Okay, this is the thing.
Hello, this is Joel again, and
Hi, this is Maria Palmieri.
and we are live on one of the Facebook Live videos.
Yes, so we are from Joel Salsa in New York City. Hopefully you guys have been watching our last couple of videos. We have done 10 so far. So if you haven't yet, just look below on the timeline and you'll see the rest of the videos that we have been doing. And basically what we're doing is just sharing our knowledge, our salsa knowledge with everyone. So thank you for those who have been watching and liking and sharing and asking us questions, because it's giving us some really good ideas to do more videos and more topics. We are right now in New York City, super hot. We're staring at the beautiful view, but it looks way better out there than in here. We're in the pool. It's about 90 something degrees, but it feels like 110 because of the humidity.
Yeah.
So we hope that you guys are inside in air conditioning as well, and hopefully you're joining us. So
Okay, yes, and also guys, what we moving forward into what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the position of the feet, like how actually you have to point your feet in order to make certain footwork, and also some of the turns that they're involved in salsa as well. And before we move on, we want to, guys, first, like Maria said, thank you for watching all these videos. We are on the video number 11, but this time we want to, is why we have our phones right now, because we want to make sure that you send us some comments. We want to hear some comments from you guys.
where are you from? Where are you listening in from?
Yes, so please, if you write the comments, we're going to be happy to answer over here on the not on the comments, but also on the video. So please write where you watching us from, and if you have any questions, please write it right here on the comments. And thank you for the smile faces. Now we can see them, by the way. So, and thank you. Let me see who's this. Lola, ay, qué pena, no entiendo ni castaña. Si hablas español, vamos a estar haciendo, bueno, María no habla español, pero voy a estar haciendo videos en español también. Así que por favor quédate bien atenta. Gracias por el comentario. Vamos a estar haciendo videos en español también, ¿ok? Para toda la gente que nos ve en Sudamérica, en México, en España, todos lados. Así que bien atentos. So, coming back to English.
I'm learning Spanish. Give me some time.
Está aprendiendo español, pero bueno,
Only 10 years.
ahí vamos poco a poco. Entonces, lo que vamos a hacer es, primero vamos a hablar sobre, first what we're going to do, we're going to start talking about the position of the footwork, right? So, let's say,
Yes.
we're going to leave the phones for a little bit, while you guys writing the comments.
Hi, Solin.
Hi, Solin. So,
We're going to try to respond to comments little by little as we're talking and dancing.
yeah, so we're going to see the comments popping on the screen and also on the phones. So please send us your questions. If we have something that we can respond right now, we're going to do it, okay?
Yeah.
So
let's just talk about the basic of the feet positioning in the basic, right? Let's just start from square one. So because we see this a lot in the classes that we teach and also on the dance floor, and this is something I feel like you really have to be mind aware first. And once you're more mind aware, like a few times and over, then I think you start to train the body to position the feet the way you want it to. So the first thing is you never want to have the feet going inward, especially when you're doing a salsa basic. I mean, this is for most dancing. Right now I'm talking about salsa. You never want to have the feet inward, because watch when I do a basic, hopefully you can see my feet. When I do a basic, if my feet are in, just look how my legs are shaped, right? So if I'm doing my on-two basic, you wouldn't want to do 1, 2, and the foot is pointing. Your body already is feeling awkward, right? Think about the position of your feet. The way you want to position them is where your body will go, right? So if my left foot is in and my right foot is in, I mean, you can test this at home and see how awkward it feels, right? So first thing is first, we're going to actually turn out the feet just a little bit. You want them both turned out. You already feel the comfort and the closeness to the floor, right? Basically, it gives you more balance. You can already test it. If I'm doing even a shine, well, let's go back to the basic, sorry. So if I'm doing a basic, right, the first step, even if it's my 1 for the ladies or my forward step, I would go, 1 or my boom boom, already my balance is nice and secure. And then even my 2 is turned out, so it's 2, 3, and then boom boom, 6, and 7. So just to be aware, the feet are always turned out. Try and do it turned in. A basic, like I said, it feels very uncomfortable and very awkward, right? Your body's like, what do I do? Yeah?
Another
This is
thing-
for gentlemen, this is for both.
For both, try to don't exaggerate. Of course, you don't want to dance like that, like a ballerina neither, right?
Right.
So it's something comfortable that your body feels grounded on the floor. So you come from here. Notice I can slide my feet right here in front, and I can just in the back. I can extend it forward again. This one, and I just continue with the same position of my foot, right? So it's a little bit like making a V. That's how you want to keep it, right? So either you going forward or you going back. Yes. How this is going to help you, like Maria said, is going to help you with certain footwork. Let me just move a little bit up. I'm sorry. It's going to help you with some footwork. And for example, if we're doing, Maria was explaining before that we were talking about this, how we can use them, for example, on a Susie Q or a crossover. Basic stuff that you can actually put in practice and you can see how your balance is going to increase, okay?
Yeah, so do this at home with us for sure. We'll do a Susie Q. So I just showed you again in the basic. My foot is still turned out even though I'm doing a basic, right? After my basic, if I want to do a Susie Q, I really want you to play with both positions, right? So say that my feet are turned in and I'm not thinking about it, and say I land the ball on the foot like this. How uncomfortable, right? Your legs are kind of twisted. Your Susie Q, you don't have the balance. Right? So one, you're losing the balance. Two, your body's inward, and that's not where you want to be. So again, if I come from my 6, 7, the first step that I'm going to take is with the right. My foot is turned out. It's still, if you're looking in the mirror, hopefully you are, or looking at us, just think, you want to be facing the mirror and your foot is turned out a little bit. So my first step is Susie Q. And even at the end of the Susie Q, which is the third step, just feel how much more balance you have. Susie Q, when my foot is turned out, I can basically balance on one leg, right? If my foot is turned in on the third step, Susie Q, right, it's very hard to keep my balance, yeah? So that's already halfway on the other side, right? So Susie Q, now the left is going to be turned out. Susie Q, twist, Susie Q, I can bend my knees, yes? And of course I have more balance. Like Joelle said, grounded, that was the word I was looking for.
Another thing, you guys, is that you want to keep your weight in front, right? You can see here, you see my legs are kind of doing a twist. That's because my weight is in front. So when we're doing this Susie Q by doing it this way, watch what Maria's doing it here. So you see how she can twist the footwork, right? You can see right now our footwork. Susie Q, kind of twist. And kind of twist, and kind of twist. So a couple things here is how we're pointing and also how we're using the ball of the feet to do this little twist. Okay, so...
Yeah. Another example, we'll go into another shine because we will get into turns. This is pretty much the foundation for everything. Shines, turns, and your basic steps, right? You will see how much more balance you have once we start doing the turns too. Another one is the crossover. Now the crossover is really helpful because I do end up on one leg after the third step, right? So this is twist, again my foot is out, it's a tap, tap, and then the third one is a full weight. But look, see how much balance I have on one foot? If I had the foot in, there's no way I can tap the other way, right?
Even if you put it straight, it's still, you're doing this, if you put it straight, then your balance is a little less controllable, right? But you're doing that little twist Maria said, it's a little bit more controllable.
Again, one leg you can do, yes? So that's on my third step. Tap, tap. Third step is out, tap, tap. Now my left is out. And then I can go into my basic. Boom, boom. My feet are out. Boom, boom. 6 and 7, yeah? Please try this at home so you can feel the difference. It's totally night and day.
Yeah. So you want to see it on the other side, we can actually turn around. We can turn around so they can see the full work.
Yeah, so I'll do the Susie Q. I'll do the basic, right? My feet are like in a V. Already my first step is my 1. For guys, it'll be your 5, right? So this is my boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, 5, 6. Even when I do my back step, right? My foot is still turned out. 6. And that is so I can actually push the floor. So I push and twist, right? I give myself freedom to the leg. Boom, boom, 2 and 3, boom, boom, 6 and 7. And now at the Susie Q, the first step, my right foot is like a V. I'm doing Susie Q with a twist. My weight is forward on the twist. Susie Q. Then we can do crossover. Then tap, tap, the third step is out. Tap, tap, the third step is out, so I have my balance. Boom, boom, 2, 3. Yes? 6 and 7, just so you get a different view. Cool, hopefully that helps. Hopefully you're doing this with us at home. Let us know if it's helping.
Okay, now,
let us know if you're hearing us. Where are you from?
So in Reyes, yes, I can see better. Thank you. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, please let us know where you're writing from and where you're watching these live videos. I see a couple people watching us live. Guys, please let us know where you are watching us. It's very, we want you to say like hi to all the, everybody, let's put it that way, right?
You're in New York, dealing with this heat with us. If you're feeling the pain, give us a like. Hopefully you're with AC like I mentioned before.
Yeah, maybe some of you already, well, it's kind of late already, but maybe you went to the beach and just take advantage that it's very hot, but you're close to the water. I'm sure it's super, super good.
Or maybe you're dancing. I don't know. Maybe you're very brave and dancing right now.
Oh yeah, for some people that are actually watching us and you are in a congress or you are in a festival or you are in the other part of the world and then you're just waiting or you're getting ready to go out there and dance, just let us know. I mean, this is what we're doing this, right? So everybody can go out there and social dance. So,
cool.
We're gonna move on, guys, to something else that we want to add it. It's a little bit long, this video, but we want to make sure that you understand why we're saying these little tips. We're gonna do, for example, I'm just gonna do a quick, an outside turn. This is something extra that we want to add.
Well,
so
let's
you
do
can...
the right and left. Want to do that first?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry, I just want to go, before we do the outside turn, there's a basic right turn and left turn. It applies as well.
What is this?
So, really fast. We'll do it in couples so that you can see, right? I'll do the example and then while Joel's leading me. So the right turn again, right? I start with the basic, my feet are out, 2, 3, boom, boom, 6, 7, especially on the preparation of the right turn, on the goom goom, right? This is guys and girls, same thing. I want to point in the direction that I want to go. In this case, I'm going to the right, right? So I want to point a little bit more out. That already gives me a head start. And then my 2 is going to be forward, right next to my right. 2, and then watch my 3. 3, again, my weight is here. Why? Because I want the balance. And my foot is turned out. And then, goom goom, 6 and 7. Yes?
I'm gonna do my footwork as well, so you can actually, guys, see. We call these right turn at 1 o'clock in our classes. So pretty much because you, of course, you're pointing at 1 o'clock. Not only the first step, which is here, not only this one, but also the one is going in front. You see, we kind of crossing a little bit, so we can use in the pivot turn.
I give freedom to the left. Sorry, I didn't mention that.
One more time. She's already pointing. Wait, we'll go back. She's already pointing. You see, she's already pointing out. And now she's come back to the regular center, so she doesn't lose the balance, right? Of course, it's very, very slow. When you're doing it, probably you don't even notice it because we just run over the turn, right? But when we realize all these little details, your right turn just coming with so much control that you can just freeze it right here. For example,
open,
bam,
open,
bam, control it, basic end, gum, gum. Bam, bam. Yeah, so
when I say open, sorry, it's actually opening the feet. And this is something I really think about. I'm training my legs to do it. Yeah, so all the time when I do a right turn, I always open the right leg on the 2, on the 1, and then the 2, and then I open on the 3. Right? Again, it gives me my stability. And I come back to the guy right in the spot where he actually wants me to be, right? Which is in front of him. If I don't, I just want to show you if I don't, right? If I go 1, 2, and I do 3 here, guess what? My next one is kind of going to be right here because I feel awkward, and then I'll be off-centered for the guy. Yeah? You'll see it. Okay, so if I do it inward, right? So say I just do my 1 here, my 2 here, and my 3 here. It's just very awkward. It even feels weird to finish it, right? I end up sometimes on this side of the guy, right? On the other side, because I never really put my feet position in place to keep my body centered. Yeah? So hopefully that helps. Again, do that by yourself 100 times. The right turn out, 2 out, boom, boom, 6 and 7. I come back to my feet.
Now, please don't take this like you have to exaggerate that open because it's not really what you're looking for. Everybody has a different range of
motion. Yeah.
Of motion, and also not everybody's as flexible, right? So I'm not very flexible, but still I try to point to the direction that I want to go. And if it's not enough, what I'm doing is I free the leg that I'm doing the pivot, so that gives me more momentum. So you see I can rotate my leg on the ball of the feet, so I can point the direction that I want to go. In other words, you want to point always the direction that you want to go. Let's put it in the regular life, right? Regular life, you want to go to that direction. I would never gonna go open like that and then start walking, because it doesn't make sense. If I want to go and walk that way, I will turn my body with my footwork and then I will start walking, right? Same thing in dancing, you have to make sure that you point in the direction that you're going. Yeah?
Yes.
So,
And left turn, apply the same thing. Joelle will give me a left turn, 6, 7. So I'm going to my left, my V, and then once I open, I want to open out to the left, right? And then I finish my 6, 7. So just to let you know, it applies for left turn as well.
so this open right here.
Boom. 2 is my V. Open. 6 and 7. Again, I open as much as my body goes. I'm very flexible.
Thank you for all the likes, all the comments. We don't believe that we don't pay attention to it. We're gonna take the phones right now in a second, and we're gonna, guys.
Hi, Jonathan. Could we start a studio in Philly? Yes, maybe one day. Thank you. California. Hello, Nidhi in California. Orange County, the Bronx.
Yeah, we have a lot of people here. So, guys,
Hi,
thanks so much for watching this videos live. Hope you like it.
We're excited that you're watching.
Let's move on. We're gonna go with outside turns.
Outside
turns, so you have another idea, and we're gonna give you at the end one or two exercises so you can practice, and you can practice these open positions as you practice at home. Okay?
Yeah. So outside turn, guess what? It's 1.5 turn to my right. So guess what direction I'll be pointing my feet is to my right, right? The first step is my boom boom, boom boom. My 2, especially my 3, right?
You can see right now she's pointing
Keep
on that
seeing
direction,
my track.
and she gives one second.
Sorry.
And she gives the freedom right here on the ball of the feet. So she doesn't put it all the way on the heel because she's gonna get stuck, right? So from here she can just finish. Boom, 6 and 7. Let me do it this angle again.
Notice my 3, ladies, right?
6, 7, and
2 and 3. Boom, 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Again, this is something that you want to think. If I don't, right, I end up rearing off in that direction. I want to always think as a dancer, I keep my track, right? In order for me to keep my track, I need to have balance, right? Again, another tip to have balance is turning out the feet and keeping the balance on the line that you want to be on, yes? So I think about that. I think about my line, and I think about turning the feet out on the line. Yeah? Hopefully that's not too technical, but think you really want to, the reason is because I really want to remain balanced and I want to remain in front of the guy.
Yeah.
Yes? So he's not like, where are you going? Yeah?
Okay, so let's move on with the exercise that you can do this at home. We're gonna do it like in one direction first and then the other direction. And then we're gonna put the close-up of the camera so you can actually see what happened and you can practice this at home. Okay, so if we start in this way, let's try it first this way. I think you can see me still from there. So let's say that you're gonna start on this position, your left is gonna be in front. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna put the weight on the right first. You're gonna put the weight on the right. Make sure that this is a pivot, and when you open, you end in pointing on that direction.
So this is the inside turn that we're talking about.
Which you turn into your left, right? So if I do it on this direction, we start like this. It's pretty much remind that you make an L, kind of, not really strict, but I'm already pointing that direction, right? If I step in with the right, put the weight on the right, pivot,
2, 3.
and then land with the position or the direction that I want to go. With my V position, if I come back to normal, watch, I'm on my V position that we were talking about at the beginning, right? If I want to go to the right, so now we're gonna put my right on top, in front, and I'm gonna put the weight on the left. As you go into the left, now you're gonna make the pivot and you're gonna point in that direction. You see still my position and my balance is there because I was able to kind of stop myself at the same time that I point. If you want to, what happened?
No, that's too much information. Just
Well,
so you can show, Joel can show you that you can do this by yourself at home.
Yeah.
Yes, and he can do it, right? He's not even following, and he can do it. Guys use it all the time.
Well, we use it all the time. You're a leader too. You're using it because let's say in mind that I'm dancing with Maria right here, and I want to do a turn as she's doing a crossbody lead or something, I'm already pointing the direction that I want to go again to free my leg to continue with the regular basic. So if I want to do a left turn, boom, I'm pointing first, and then I finish my regular left turn so I don't lose the balance, right? So all these little details
applies for both of us. Yes?
So let me see, guys, if you have any questions, you want to see it close, you're fine. Let me see.
Hi, Judy from Mexico.
Tremenda jodienda, dice, from Brooklyn. Let me see. Judy Ortega from Mexico. Oh, from Mexico. Hi, Maria from Mexico. Judy Ortega. Sandra Tapias from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for watching. Linda Santana. Hey, Maria and Joel. Hello, she sent kisses. Who else? Jonathan Brisa. Thank you. Can you start a studio here in Philadelphia? On 2 class, Jonathan. That would be great. Maybe not a class, but maybe one of these days we can go there and teach workshops. That would be great. Listen, Angeluso, ella lo que quiere es salsa. Exacto, right? Okay. By the way, para toda la gente que habla español, vamos a hacer videos en español también. Hemos estado tratando esta camarita nueva que acabo de agarrar y pues, queremos hacer más videos, ¿así? So for all the people that don't speak Spanish, I just said that we're going to do some videos also in Spanish for all these people that are watching us from different places, from Mexico, Spain, or anywhere else, right? So
guys, if you have any questions when he's answering, just let us know. If not, you want to direct message us, that is great as well. Again, we are very open to questions, comments, topics, whatever you have, let us know. We're more than willing to do it. Cool?
Linda Santana, órale, órale. Okay, so Angeluso Uyagua from New Jersey. Miguel Rodriguez, upcoming events. Oh, upcoming events, yes. Upcoming events. We're going to have LVG anniversary. This is going to be on August 27 and 28. We have great performances, and we're going to have the great music from DJ Antonio La Conga. So please check it out, lvgnewyork.com. So we're gonna have a couple events coming up, guys, and also ladies out there, Maria is preparing a salsa lady styling. So for all you ladies, we're gonna have five main instructors, which
well, it'll be a salsa lady styling intensive course, which is yet again 5 hours of Karel Flores, Delia Madera, Denise Cambria, Catherine Jimenez, and myself, yours truly. So it's going to be a great thing. I've been doing this. This is my 4th time doing it. Every year it's been such a success. This year it's just going to be 1 day just because we have a very busy weekend. LVG anniversary is going to be 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. So I will just be doing the Lady Styling Intensive on the Saturday. So those of you who are coming in New York or coming in for the weekend, definitely take advantage. Just visit salsaladystyling.com. We're going to be raffling off 1 free pass. You can join the raffle.
Yeah.
And we also have still a chance to get your early bird pass, which is, I believe, just $69 for the full 5 hours. So super, super cheap. Especially for these amazing artists that I'm bringing in.
Cool? Fontan?
Fung's coming from San Francisco, I believe,
yes.
coming to the anniversary. Yay!
Yeah, so
she came last year.
She has very, very good tips for social dancing, and this is what we really want to encourage people that actually love to social dance. So thank you so much. Jonathan Brinson, can you show me how to bounce on the beats? Jonathan, I don't really understand the question. Maybe you can put the question another way, so I don't know exactly what you mean. Maybe when the music pauses, or I don't know, or you want, I don't really understand it clear.
Yeah, Jonathan, maybe send us a message and explain a little bit more, and then we can talk about it in the next video.
Cool. Solin Reyes said, oh, thank you guys, it's a pleasure. We love to do that. Solin Reyes Rice says, thank you for the time to doing this. We love to do this. And for the people who come from LVG, thank you guys, thank you for the support. By the way, we raffle in 3 passes, so you can join 2 days of LVG. Go to lvgnewyork.com, go to the page of the anniversary, and you may be the winner of 3 passes for LVG anniversary.
And we have LVG Social tomorrow, so those of you who are already here in New York, tomorrow is the regular social, so stay in tonight, get cooled down so you can dance tomorrow. That's what we're doing.
Tremenda Jodienda says, I'm practicing with my phone in my hand. That's great. This is exactly what we're looking for, guys, that you enjoying these videos and you practice at home. Okay, so I guess we're going to leave it here, guys. We have a couple more questions. What is the schedule for you, like?
We don't really have a schedule function. It's basically you can start to subscribe to the live notifications, and then you will get a notification every time we are live. Yeah, so you'll see in the little corner, I believe there's like
I think it's like a corner on
little,
on
little
this
dots.
side, right here around this area.
Or this-
Or
We don't know which side it's on.
yeah, for sure it's here. I think it's here because I think it's there.
Yeah, and you'll say click the live notification or subscribe to live notification, something that notifies you every time we're live.
Yeah.
We don't really have a schedule because our schedule's a little bit, we're running a lot of things and we're teaching and we're doing events, so we kind of do
Workshops.
Yeah, workshops.
Everything else, but when we're doing this, we are doing it with all our heart, and we really want to do it because we want to help all the people out there. And if you have questions, please ask us. That's the point of these videos, that you ask us questions so we can respond.
Yes, and if you miss any of the videos live, they are recorded. So like I said, just scroll down the timeline and you'll see the last videos that we did. Cool.
Okay.
So they're there for you guys to see again. I think we're gonna end it. We're gonna go and sit in the air conditioning because again it's super hot here in New York. But hopefully we'll see some of you tomorrow at the social, LED social, or at the 8th anniversary.
Yeah, so please check the new upcoming live videos that we're gonna make. We have a lot of more tips. We've been writing some of the questions that people have been asking us. So please continue. If you thank you for all the likes, thank you for all the thumbs up, thank you for all the hearts, all the smiles, everything that you guys share with us. Thank you so much.
We heart you too.
Thank you guys. See you next time.
Ciao guys.